Hello and welcome to another update video about Link. So Link has finally entered the support area here. There was a short period where it looked like it would already break out above this descending trend line, but you can see that the retest failed. That's why it can be so useful to just wait for retest sometimes. But most importantly, we've now reached this support area here, and it now looks like with the latest price info we have is that one more drop is needed in this wave 5 of 1 to finish it. So as you might remember, my main count is bearish anyway for Link. So I'm not going to be convinced that anything bullish is going on until we really break, first of all, above $7.80, but more importantly would be a break above the $9.63 level, and the daily chart trend will flip bullish above 11.70. So there's a long way to go for Link. Primary expectation is further down, so the yellow count here is the primary one. By the way, no, this yellow one is the bullish one. I better change the color here for the 1 second, I don't want to get confused myself. We've got the white count. The white count is the bearish one, so let's do that. Yeah, and the yellow count here is the bullish possibility which exists. Yeah, and I'm gonna talk about that. First of all, if we zoom out a little bit, nothing has changed around Link's larger account here. So the idea was still that we bottomed here locally in May with a wave 3. We then had a triangle, an Elliott wave triangle. We topped in wave 4 here, or peaked in wave 4. And we're coming down now in this 5-wave structure. A wave 1 down in white, so the wave 2 up, yeah. Perfectly hit the resistance area here for a wave 2. Got rejected. Now moving down in wave 3, moving up in 4 and 5, and that could take us into the region around 290 to 350. We don't necessarily need to get down that low, but it certainly is one of the targets that comes up when measuring the Fibonacci extensions. However, this is of course not going to happen in one straight line. There will be ups and downs, and therefore I've sketched out the subwaves here. So within this third wave, and by the way, I'm going to move the yellow count to the side to not get confused here, also that you don't get confused. And the idea in this wave 3, yeah, circle 3, the idea is that obviously this is not going to happen in one straight line. So in a wave 3, you've got 5 waves. So here a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. And it probably is nearly the case that this wave 5 is done. Probably not quite yet. Looks like we need one more low. And then this is the support area where I made you aware that we will get into, most likely, in both the bearish count and the bullish count. In the bearish count, it's a temporary trend reversal area. So the idea was to move down in 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in wave 1 of wave 3. This is nearly finished, because we can see even in this 5th wave, we can now count probably here 1, 2, 3, 4, one more low would be ideal. But that's really micro counting here. We've now come into this area. Anywhere from here, we should now expect a reversal in a wave 2. Basically just a relief rally. And if that happened from where we are currently, it could take us all the way up to, let's say, the maximum, I would say 752. Above that, it's a warning that something more bullish might be going on already. But it would not really be invalidated until it breaks 780. The most likely area for this wave 2 would be between $7.14 and $7.52. Yeah, but as I said, one more low could be made here. And if we look at an ideal target, we take the we take the length of the wave 1, go to the high of the wave 4, and oh wow, you can see actually we reached the 1-to-1 ratio perfectly already. Yeah, that might have been a target I gave you before, because it's the 1-to-1 ratio, a very likely target for a wave 5. Now, if we get one more low, it might be either 634, that's the 1.236 extension, or $6.11. That would be quite strong actually, that decline. Yeah, but anyway, in here we would expect to move up. Could be finished already, yeah, but there is currently no sign it's bottomed, no sign. So first sign would be a substantial breakout above this yellow descending trend line. What else to mention? Well, yeah, if we look at the indicators, I mean, this is the 4-hour chart, but you can see that we are or were oversold. Yeah, we're pretty much very, very low here. And that is a sign that very soon here things should be changing, really, because you can't, you know, when you're so much oversold, you can hold that for a while, but at some point you need to see a little bit of a recovery. Here we can see that the RSI is recovering already a little bit on the 1-hour chart. Now it can usually do that over time or by recovering price-wise. At the moment it seems to be doing that just by consolidating sideways, which tells me there could be one more low, really. Yeah, so that's actually the primary expectation. One more low, then recovery, and then further down. And yeah, it could take us then down in this wave 3. What about the bullish count? Bullish count also possible. That's why I mentioned in previous videos that anywhere from in here, I would expect a move to the upside. It could be the bullish count or the bearish count, but in both we would expect here some kind of a counter reaction, because in the bullish count, we moved up in a wave 1, and this is the wave 2 support area between the 50% FIB retracement and the 78.6 retracement, between $6 and $6.67. Here we've got at 6.40, we've got a support area. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the 1.236 extension that we just talked about the other way around. So this is a bit of a confluence of support, and then we could move up in the third wave. But as I said, the yellow count, the bullish count, is not primary expectation, is not preferred until the market really proves that it is working out. Yeah, until the market really proves that we break above all of these resistance areas. It's just generally the setup here for Link is not very promising. It looks like we're rolling over. It looks rather bearish, considering the context as well. And therefore, I'm not overly bullish on Link, recognizing though that this is a 5-wave move up. So of course, there is the theoretical chance it rallies from here if we had 5 up. The problem is now we've got 5 down as well. So I'm in favor more of the bearish count, yeah, because the 5 up here could very well just be part of this larger A, B, C pattern, where you have in the C wave obviously a 5-wave structure. So it makes sense that this move up was 5 waves. It was part of this wave 2, A, B, C, and would result in a further sell-off. And that's how it looks to me. Obviously not all in one straight line, but yeah, from those support areas, as I mentioned, recovery is expected, but most likely only a relief rally in this wave 2. Okay, I hope you liked the update about Link. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.